Welcome back. New this morning, the parents of a murdered California woman are asking for help from the governor.
Yeah, this after their daughter's killer was granted a recommendation to be let out on parole, and now they're pushing a petition to reverse that.
In 2005, 25-year-old Nicole Sinkule was murdered in her sleep. Her boyfriend, Eric Marum, was convicted of hitting her more than a dozen times with a hammer.
It was devastating. And Claudia and I went over to the apartment afterwards, and we saw the area that had happened, and Claudia fell to her knees.
Marum was sentenced to 16 years to life. Now, 16 years later, he's in Folsom State Prison awaiting his fate.
The murderer is planning to settle in Sacramento. What part of Sacramento, we don't know. So right now he's in Folsom Prison. And we've talked to the vice mayor of Folsom City to let her know.
I asked McGeorge law professor Nadia Banteca why someone convicted of murder would be granted a parole recommendation. She says it all depends on the crime, the person's behavior in prison, and their level of remorse. The Sinkules do not feel Marum has remorse and don't want to see him free.
I've been grieving for 16 years, and this whole thing, I used to think a perfect family. I grew up in a screwed up family, and I worked many, many years to get my life together emotionally and mentally so I could have a good family, and we had it. And he took that away. He messed our life up, and here we are still trying to get our life together, and he thinks he can get out and be free.
Now you can understand her frustration as a mom, and legal experts say the governor has three options when it does come to parole recommendations.
Yeah, he could take no action, and that means the inmate would get a scheduled release. He could reverse the decision, and the inmate would get another hearing in 18 months. Or lastly, he could refer the decision back to the board, allowing its members to change their decision.